Security Breach Ruin gameplay. We are also with Jack,
Hey
unfortunately.
guys. Yeah, I know. I'm
Tragic.
sorry. Sorry, everyone.
Yeah. Anyway, Help Wanted 2 comes out December 14th.
Gregory? Gregory?
Hype.
You there?
The Arrival.
I got your message.
I really, really hope it'll be good instead of not good, like Security Breach.
Gregory!
Yeah.
Are you there?
I'm gonna do what I did I'm gonna do what I did for Security Breach's release. And I'm gonna do a video of us, like, goofing around and whatnot. Am I allowed to
really
curse
did
on your
great.
stream?
Why would
Yeah,
Gregory
sure.
tell me to come to this
Alright,
old place
cool.
and then not be here? What is that?
Man, this DLC
Maybe if I
really
get up
saved
there,
this game.
I can see better.
Oh, it did. Ruin was great.
DLC when the DLC is objectively superior to the base game in every way.
Right.
Help Wanted
Alright,
Ruin.
I'm starting my stream now. Hey everybody, how's it going? We're back. We're playing more FNAF because I have been in
Freddy's.
Yeah, I've been in a FNAF craze recently, and that is not a joke. I'm not even kidding you. I have been like crazy into FNAF recently. Okay, look, I'm always into FNAF. There's like never a time where I'm not into FNAF. But like right now, I'm like super extra into FNAF, if that makes sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I snort FNAF.
Okay. Sick. Regardless, Help Wanted 2 will be here very, very soon. Mic quality's good. Alright. Help Wanted 2 will be here very, very soon.
Yeah, like
And
2 days.
well, not that soon. But it'll be here soon. The 14th of December, I believe, is the release date. I've got all kinds of...
Let me double check that real quick.
Alright. I've got all sorts of FNAF merch. They announced the release date on Twitter. The most recent trailer just says December, but it's on Twitter where they announced like it'd be the 14th and junk. Regardless, Help Wanted 2 is on the way. It'll be here soon. And to get excited, hell yeah. But yeah, to get excited for Help Wanted on the way, Help Wanted 2 on the way, we're playing Help Wanted 1. So that's pretty neat.
I've
got all kinds of
Security Breach because I'm lame.
Yes, Jaden is playing Security Breach. But either way, we're both streaming FNAF stuff because of a new FNAF game on the way. It's so wild because there's been so much FNAF stuff this year. We're hit with Ruin, we're hit with the movie, you know?
Gregory?
We're hit with a new mainline game.
Where are
like,
you?
I don't know.
This is exciting stuff, man.
It's kind of
I'm
crazy.
very excited for this. So, I will be, I've got all kinds of FNAF merchandise on the way.
It's all the way on the other side.
Yeah.
And,
Not even close.
when Ruin releases, I intend on, ooh, look at you. But, yeah. When, Help Wanted 2 releases, or the day of release, I intend on, opening that on camera. Last year, the day Help Wanted released, I did like a countdown video, I guess. It was just me and Jaden fucking around the day of Security Breach's release. But like before it released, obviously. And so that's kind of the plan this time around too. I apologize if the audio is weird. There's not a whole lot. I know, but I mean like on the actual stream because I'm worried.
I'm okay.
I'm worried that the game audio might be louder than my mic, which could be a problem. Okay.
Here comes the ice cream meat incident. Oh god.
Oh no. So yeah. So I'm probably gonna this year's fucking around video probably include like probably be more of an unboxing video type deal, and so I think that'll be pretty fun to do. I've got some cool shit on the way. I've got the Hex plushie. I've got some Hex plushies on the way. I've got a really cool Funko figure on the way. I want to try and pick up. Oh, I don't care. But I do want to try and pick up one of the statues for the video as well.
It's just like my dad's.
Oh, I just kind of had a theory. I just had a...
Oh, what's up? Lay it on me.
When Cassie picks up the Faz wrench, she says it's just like my dad's. What if you play as her dad in Help Wanted 2?
That's a theory I've seen a lot, actually, and that's...
Because it would make sense.
If
it's like a testing thing, you know, he would be like a Fazbear engineer or something if he had the wrench. And that was his thing, you know? That would make sense.
Yeah.
To, like, tie it in and make it, you know, make the lore make a little bit more sense.
That'd be really cool, actually.
That would make perfect sense. God, this DLC was so good. Like, I just... Man.
Yeah, Ruin kicks ass. I fucking love Ruin.
With how... But, let's be honest, mid the base game was.
Yeah.
I mean, it's good now, but when it came out, I mean, yeah.
It wasn't great.
Yeah.
But, it wasn't great on release. But now, I think it's pretty good. But, I'm very excited for Help Wanted 2. I want to try... I've got like $100 right now, which I think I'm going to hold on to. Okay, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to order one of the statues, and I'm just going to have a whole ass haul that I'm going to bring over to Jaden's house, and I feel like we could just do like a... How does it sound? How do you feel about just doing like an unboxing video, dog?
Alright.
Just with like my Hex plushies, my Blackheart Bonnie figure, and one of the statues.
Sounds awesome.
Hell yeah.
This DLC was way scarier too. Sorry, I keep interrupting and talking about this, but...
No, it's cool. Ruin was a huge upgrade. I mean, hey, the most appropriate place to start for this video for the stream would be FNAF 1. One thing I really hope to see in Help Wanted 2 would be recreations of other FNAF games. Like you know what I mean? Like I want to see think about how scary it would be in like a FNAF 6 to like look through a vent to your left or something, right? You see Scrap Trap in the darkness or some shit.
It's honestly...
Like, that'd be some...
I know I've been shitting on the lore a lot lately, but I'm honestly pretty excited to see where they take this.
Oh, me too. Because they can do so much with the Mimic.
I mean, now that we've established that anything can be anything and nothing matters and there's, you know, fuck everything. I mean, the possibilities are limitless.
I don't know, I really like where the lore is right now.
I will never be able... I like the Mimic as a character, I think it's a cool idea, but I will never be able to get over how hard they butchered Security Breach, as far as the story goes. It was so perfect, it made so much sense, and then the game came out...
Everything was just cut. Everything was cut.
So deflating to get the actual game and it just be nothing like we thought it would be.
Yeah, all of the important info was cut.
No. I wish it was just how they... that stings. But,
yeah. One thing I'm glad about is that they didn't bring Afton back. That's something I'm glad about.
Yeah.
I don't want to see them bring back the same character over and over and over again. I don't want them to pull a Star Wars... I don't want them to pull a Star Wars sequel trilogy.
But it would have been perfect, because it wasn't Afton anymore, it was Vanny. So it would have been fine.
Exactly.
And then they fucked it up.
Cool.
Yeah. Then Burntrap shows up, and everyone's like, "Oh shit, it's Afton again. Great, they're bringing this guy back."
Let's be completely honest with ourselves. When they were developing that was 100% intended to be Afton.
What are you still doing here?
Maybe. I don't know how I feel on that. I don't know how I feel on that yet.
I don't understand how they can...
Because, thing is, even Glitchtrap himself was never once ever confirmed to be Afton. And the whole point of Burntrap is that he was... Let's be real here. Why does Burntrap discourse even matter? Bro's not even canon.
I know, but it just... I mean, I guess that is technically true, but...
So, like, whatever. He's not canon. So,
I will
by the way,
say,
people
though...
were like... People were saying it was the canon ending. You want to know where they got that information? They got the information that was the true ending from the Switch port of Security Breach, which the port was made by a different team.
Yeah. I will say, I really loved... Yeah, I agree with you.
Hell, Burntrap could be Afton. Regardless, he's not canon, though. So if it's Afton coming back, Afton isn't canonically back, regardless. So it doesn't matter if he's Afton or Mimic.
No.
So, we don't actually have to worry about that at all.
I think my two criticisms of this DLC would be it's a little easy for my liking. It was very easy.
No, yeah, it's easy.
Which I guess that's not a bad thing, you know? But it just... I wish it was like a little bit... Most of the segments are very scripted and very linear, you know? Which is good for, like, cinematic purposes, but as far as gameplay, Security Breach was more kind of dynamic, even if it was teleporty sometimes, you know?
Yeah. I liked Ruin a lot more than Security Breach itself, though.
Hey,
oh yeah, same.
my voice.
Regardless, I don't think that... I will say, I don't think Glitchtrap not being Afton was a retcon. Because they've outright said that... They, like, outright confirmed in Help Wanted that Glitchtrap's very existence was based off of old computer chips being scanned. Which, that you know what I mean? I don't think that Glitchtrap was ever intended to be Afton. I never think that was the case. I don't think that was ever the case.
Well, here's the thing, though. If it was... I feel like... What you're saying makes sense, and I partially agree with it, but if that was what they were going to do, then they should have
They could have hinted at it much better.
There is not a single inkling to the Mimic in Help Wanted or Security Breach.
Help Wanted there was, Security Breach there was not. I will say in Help Wanted there's literally an unused endoskeleton head titled Origin in the files. So... If
they would have done a better job teasing this whole twist that, hey, you know, this isn't what it seems, or like, even if you had a character like Mr. Hippo or something that would say stuff like that, you know, someone is not who you think they are, or something like that, you know, just literally anything, literally anything, I would not be as conflicted as I am.
Yeah, I feel, because the thing is, the Glitchtrap, literally in Help Wanted, the only time Glitchtrap ever speaks is mimicking somebody else's voice.
Yeah.
Hell, Glitchtrap's very voice is the Tape Girl's voice. When you know how when you're in the lobby, you'll hear the hello, hello, hello. Those are the same sounds. Those are from the Tape Girl tapes. That's her voice. So,
to be clear, Tape Girl was Vanny, right? We think.
I believe so. I don't fully know. Regardless, I do fully believe that Glitchtrap was always intended to be the Mimic. Because thing is, Afton never had that actual suit. That is never a suit that Afton had, that we know of. That this is
you know what?
Here.
I didn't consider that. That's true.
Because I think this is, I personally believe that Glitchtrap is just the Mimic's interpretation of what he thinks Afton is. But that's what I think.
Oh, well. I think...
Because Afton, like, from what we know, Afton himself almost is never actually wearing anything related to the color purple. But Glitchtrap has got purple glowing eyes and a spring Bonnie suit that we've never seen before.
No.
So, like, and the voice mimicking, the exact recreation of Afton's old murders, killing somebody named Jeremy by having him cut his own face off, with the kid possessing Bonnie being named Jeremy.
How does that explain... Actually, yeah, all that stuff you're saying is... How does that explain Vanny, though? But all those are valid points. Who? Vanny. Why would it do that? Because, you know, William never, like, had what's the word? Like a...
Apprentice?
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Apprentice.
That's the thing. So that's the thing. It's been recently confirmed that he intended to have Circus Baby, his daughter, act as his apprentice. You know, a blonde girl with green eyes? Elizabeth Afton was a blonde girl with green eyes. After her death and possessing Baby, William intended on having her, like, join him in killing. That's why Elizabeth was, like, how she was at the end of FNAF 6 there. That was their intention fully. So, thing is, him targeting Vanessa like that is probably why. That's also probably why he targeted Gregory, of all things. Gregory, because Gregory, who looks quite a bit like Afton's son, I will say. I'm not saying they're like, oh, robot kid, I'm not MatPat. No, I'm saying the Mimic is targeting those who have resemblances to those connected to Afton in any way.
Yeah.
So it's like, you see what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like the Mimic was always intended to be Glitchtrap. I feel like that was always the case.
I struggle with that. All of that, what you're absolutely onto something with Babe, because colors of eyes and, like, stuff like that is very important in this franchise.
Have always been a huge deal in FNAF, yes.
Yeah. And I will say that lines up very well and makes sense. But I just feel like if that was the case, I don't know.
They just didn't hint at it well enough. That's what I think it is.
I think the genuine problem is maybe they were doing that, but literally Security Breach was just so rushed that they didn't have time to finish it and said, okay, quick, we need to have some kind of story, put Burn Trap in the game, fuck it.
The thing is, something that's worth noting is, shit, I'm trying to remember what I was gonna say here. Something worth noting is that Security Breach the thing is, Security Breach isn't the way it is because they didn't know what they were going to do with it. It's the way it is because I believe it's been confirmed now that Sony themselves rushed Steelwool.
Why would Sony rush Steelwool?
Because that was going to be a big game of theirs or something like that. Apparently it's something that's recently been, like, found out and shit. All the delays and shit.
That's entirely possible. Because here, with the release of Ruin, Steelwool has proved that they are more than capable of making an excellent game, you know?
Oh yeah, for sure. I think it's just they got overly ambitious with Security Breach and they were rushed. That's what I think. That's what I think it is.
Yeah. But here's the thing, if they would have been given enough time, then Security Breach would not have come out in a problematic state.
Exactly. But the thing is, what I'm thinking is...
you know what sucks about it most? Is it is so close to being perfect. It's so close. Like, it's just on the cusp of greatness, you know? Like, there's so many little things, but they all add up to just making it an unfortunate game.
Yeah. What do you think the story, like, from what I think of the story right now, what I'm thinking the current case is, I don't think Gregory's a robot, I don't think Vanny is supposed to be and Afton, I don't think any of them are genuinely... I think everything relating to, like, Afton himself and, like, his family, I think they're gone. I think back in FNAF 6, their story was put to an end. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think current FNAF is the Mimic going after those who have any resemblance to those connected to Afton. That's why I think that they have the resemblances they do. Because, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what I feel like the Mimic... Thing is, the Mimic isn't just killing because, oh, he saw Afton do it and that's what his deal is now. No, he's doing it because he was taught violence. Because what happened is, the man who built him, his son died, right? Yeah. And obviously there's going to be a lot of negative emotions in that man after watching his son die. Thing is, this man built the Mimic to keep his son entertained. Mm-hmm. The Mimic... being, like, mimicking his son's behavior, mimics his son's behavior after the son's death. Which...
Oh. Yeah, that... Yeah.
He's like, oh my god, this machine is acting like my dead son. Obviously that angers him, you know?
So he beats the shit out of it.
He beats the shit out of the Mimic, and the Mimic immediately is just... The Mimic, being programmed to learn things... learns violence from this. And that's why the Mimic is the way it is.
Okay, I'm gonna say something I guess kind of controversial. The Mimic is cool, but I do not feel like it is as strong a foundation as Afton was.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's a cool idea.
I think I get what you mean.
I get what they were going for, but it just feels like it's a reboot of the lore. And I just... I don't know how I feel about that.
Thankfully, it's not Thankfully, it's not a reboot. Fun fact: they confirmed it wasn't, because back in Help Wanted, you know how they mentioned that all of the games were like canon in-game universe. Mm-hmm. People thought that meant that the first 6 games didn't actually happen, and that this was a reboot. Thankfully, we've gotten confirmation that that isn't the case.
Yeah.
And that the games are canon because Fazbear Entertainment hired him. Oh my god, Freddy is moving on night 2! But, we've gotten confirmation that isn't the case. I feel like, I don't know, I like where the lore's going now. I say we just need to give the Mimic some more shit. Because at this point, thing is, at the end of Security Breach, right?
Mm-hmm.
The thing is, in the good ending of Security Breach, which we've essentially been given confirmation that that's canon now, right?
Remind me, the good ending is, one more time?
The good ending is the one where Vanny is freed.
Oh, yeah.
Because since we've essentially gotten confirmation that that's canon now, that being the only ending that doesn't have, like, a drawn comic in-game, I feel like... Okay, so, I feel like...
I remember that one. Where's the other one?
I'm trying to remember what I was saying. I completely lost my train of thought.
Yeah, I kind of zoned out too. Was there ever like a proper reason why the animatronics are hostile? Because they're not possessed.
In which game? Security Breach?
Security Breach.
Yes, and of course it's the books of all things to reveal it, but in the books we do have confirmation as to why.
Wow.
It is, you know how everybody before Security Breach came out was like, they're under like Glitchtrap's control or whatever?
Which would have made way more sense. Yeah.
That's the case. That is exactly the case. That's the thing. That is the canon explanation.
Huh.
Yeah, no, they are 100% under Glitchtrap's control. This is canon.
Why is
As was Gregory at one point. Huh? Because he had an error in the show. The error in the show was unrelated to that. He boots in safe mode, meaning he isn't able to be accessed by Glitchtrap.
Yeah, I remember now.
No.
Since he boots up in safe mode after the show, that explains why he can't, you know, do that. And at the end, and fun fact, something cool is, you know how the thing is, the reason when he's out of power is he runs out of power, safe mode no longer affects him, and he immediately attacks you.
I just noticed a cool detail in this.
What's up?
you can see Eclipse in the security camera TV when you have the mask on and you're doing that first puzzle.
Oh, cool. They're making an Eclipse figure, which is really cool to see.
Yeah,
there's also a really cool Sun and Moon figure. There's a really cool sun. There's two Sun and Moon figures. There's a Sun figure and a Moon figure too that I want to get.
I walked through a big screen and now I'm in.
And so I think that'd be really cool to have, but I don't know yet.
That screen was there before.
Regardless.
Is there a way out of here?
Get to the daycare theater. There's a way.
I don't know. At the moment, at this point, okay. Back to. I think. Okay. I remember what I was saying now. In the good ending. It's very heavily implied through the Princess Quest minigames that the Mimic's Afton persona has been, like, gotten rid of, basically. It implies at the end of the Princess Quest ending, the good ending, that the Mimic has ditched trying to be like Afton. And at this point, I feel like after Security Breach, the Mimic is going to be taking on an identity of his own a whole lot more. Which would fix your issue about the whole reboot, you know?
Yeah. Do you get what I'm saying, though, when I say that?
But I do get what you mean, because having a character that's trying to act like the previous main antagonist and trying to become closer to those who look like the family of the previous main antagonist, that feels a lot like a reboot, you know?
It feels so disconnected to me.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. But it's very heavily... It's thing is, people, because the Mimic himself isn't just a robot. The thing is, the Mimic himself isn't just a oh, monkey see, monkey do. He has a personality. He has a voice and thoughts of his own. That's the thing. You know what I mean? It's not just a... Yeah. He can only mimic voices. He can only mimic appearances. He has his own appearance and his own voice.
It's clearly shown to be intelligent, too, because it was smart enough to realize that if it tricked Cassie into coming down here, you know, then it could potentially escape.
Exactly. And so people... one thing that I'm seeing, which I feel like is going to be the case, is... Okay, thing is, the Mimic himself has he's not just an endoskeleton, he has like an actual animatronic that goes with him. He's the endoskeleton of an actual animatronic. I believe in one of the books they talk about how they intended on reusing him to be like an actual animatronic at the Pizzaplex, a fifth Glamrock. And he was going to be a tiger animatronic. Which is really cool, and so in like digital appearances of himself where he's not trying to be Afton, see when like in a digital appearance of himself, while he has the Afton persona, that's Glitchtrap, right?
Yeah.
But a digital appearance of himself while he's not doing that, he basically takes the form of this tiger animatronic, and so people are really thinking there's going to be like a Glitchtrap scenario on Help Wanted 2, but instead of Glitchtrap, it's going to be Tiger Rock.
Oh yeah, I haven't read that.
It's really cool, actually. It's basically it. You want to hear something cool about it? Somebody gets trapped in VR. Who could have seen that coming?
Oh shit, just like Cassie.
Oh yeah. Anyways,
and yeah, Help Wanted.
Somebody gets trapped in VR. Somebody gets trapped in an officially licensed Fazbear Entertainment VR game that has the Mimic virus inside, taking the form of the tiger animatronic, right? And he ends up killing them. They end up dying in that VR headset, I believe.
Damn. Rip.
And the way the Mimic kills people, it's not just... Like, the way Mimic kills people isn't just, it's not just, oh, I'm gonna stab you a couple times. No, he fucking mutilates their corpses. He, like, mutilates them. Like, the Mimics, he, like, tears people apart. He, like, pulls off their limbs and
if you watch Cassie's jump scare animation for the Mimic, you, like, fucking get your face smashed in.
Yeah, no, one of the ways he kills somebody in the books is he, like, forces a clothes hanger into, like, their shoulder and neck area and hangs them up in a closet.
Yummy.
Another thing is he kills somebody and breaks their bones so much that he can forcefully fold them up and stuff them in a refrigerator.
That's just me on a Tuesday night.
He pulls somebody's brain out through the back of their head.
Don't need it.
There's various people that he beats to death.
Available.
He's just a little bit of a violent guy.
He's a goofy goober.
Yeah. Just ever so slightly violent.
I mean, I think we can all relate to...
Did you hear about Scott Cawthon taking down that FNAF Plus fan game?
Did he actually?
The one that Daco played? Yeah. He didn't consent to having an AI voice of himself made, and he was like, that's not cool. Scott Cawthon is very much against... Yeah, and that was an AI voice of Scott Cawthon used for the phone guy.
I can totally understand where he's coming from on that.
Yeah, he was like, I did not consent to having an AI recreation of my voice made. That is not cool. And he took the game down. And the person who made the game threw a temper tantrum on Twitter.
See, I can understand that. I think maybe it would have been better to just tell him to take the voice out of it.
Thing is, they did. They took the voice out of it and then re-uploaded the game.
Oh.
And the game is up again now. But they still are, like, pissy about it.
But no, I 100% agree. Somebody making an AI voice of you, that's, yeah. No, yeah. 100%.
Yeah, that would bug me too.
But that was the reason he gave? Is it the AI voice?
Yes, I believe so. Because Scott is not cool with AI voices and junk, which, I mean, obviously. Also, hey, I don't know if you saw this, but the writer's strike and junk is finally over.
Oh. Neat.
Writer's strike and actor's strike is over. So, that's cool.
Huh.
Because they've been finally given, like, fair deals and shit now.
Cool.
Yeah, did you hear what the CEO of Netflix said?
Cringe.
At one point, well, the thing is, what he said at one point is that he didn't want to give them fair deals because it would set a bad precedent for other industries, which is wild. Because he is essentially saying, I don't want to give them fair deals because other people will also want to be given fair deals.
Oh, capitalism.
Oh, shit. Fuck. It is night 3 and Freddy is at my right door. I can no longer do anything. I can no longer do anything regarding my right door. That door has to be closed all night. That's the thing is, do you know Freddy's mechanics?
No, I really don't.
Okay. Freddy's mechanics in FNAF 1 is he's essentially an always approaching threat. You have to look at him on the cameras to slow him down. And once he gets to your door, he doesn't leave. Apparently he does in the VR time. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. I was wrong. He's very much still there. I don't remember him getting that close in the original game. Okay, yeah. He's there all night now. Hi, Chica. Hey! Alright, cool. That's night 3. I cannot believe Freddy made it to the office on night 3. I'd expect a night 4 at least. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're really aggressive in VR.
Happy birthday!
In Help Wanted, they're crazy aggressive.
Warning! Child in danger! Safety mode active. Little girl, you can't be in.
Let's see here.
It's dangerous. I need to clean up before we can open in the morning. Oh, this place will be flooded with kids. Come back soon and have a Fazerific day.
Dude, a Code Veronica remake is not coming out.
Great. That shit is never releasing.
I played Code Veronica, dude. It is so overrated. Genuinely, like, I did not like it.
Really? What even is Code Veronica? It's a Resident Evil game, right?
Yeah, Resident Evil Code Veronica. Like, it's okay. Here, let me explain it. It does this thing. It does this thing multiple times. So, like, there's a certain part in the game where you need a fire extinguisher to put out a fire.
Yeah.
And you do that, and then it tells you the fire extinguisher can be disposed. Because normally in a game, when it tells you that, you know, that means that you don't need it anymore. But no, you need that fire extinguisher later to get the Magnum. So, like, why did you let me dispose it? I don't remember. I played it a while ago. But
yeah, why mention that it can be disposed? That's...
It's just, like, the boss fights are weird, the graphics are weird, I don't know. The story is just weird and kind of just off. I don't know. It was okay, but I definitely do not think it was as good as people say it was. For me personally. That is kind of a hot take though. People freaking love Code Veronica.
I'm not too well versed in Resident Evil stuff, so I can't say if I do or not, personally.
Yeah.
I haven't played much Resident Evil.
That's really unfortunate, man. They're so good. You can get them cheap too. All the new games you can get for $10.
I think I have 7.
7's probably my favorite in the entire series.
Isn't there a mobile port of 8?
Yeah, there's a mobile on the newest iPhones. You can play Resident Evil 8. It's not very good, but it is playable. 30 FPS, 720p, lowest graphics. But I mean, it works. Technically speaking.
That's actually kind of awesome. Does it have controller support?
Yeah.
Oh wait, that actually kind of kicks ass.
Resident Evil 4 remake is coming, but that looks rough.
Yikes.
To be honest though, dude, if you weren't to play those games portably, save up for a Steam Deck. The cheapest one is $350 right now. Holy crap, it is probably the best purchase I've ever made in my life. Not even exaggerating 1%.
I plan on buying an Oculus before too long.
I absolutely love the Steam Deck. It is
I want to get an Oculus. I want to get an Oculus really bad because the thing is the PSVR is very limited on what it's capable of.
I would try and get a what's the Valve Index?
I know, but
I don't know much
I don't
about
know.
PC headsets, to be honest.
I don't know. The PSVR is so limited, you know, and an Oculus is super cheap, and it's just really affordable.
I can see that.
It's just easy access VR for me.
Yeah.
So I feel like it'd just be a good idea.
Hey, there's another one of those signals. If it's anything like Monty Golf, it must
3 a.m.
locking the theater.
Freddy is in the kitchen.
Where is the bullshit?
Did he leave the kitchen?
Why am I not? Oh god, that was close.
He did leave the kitchen. It is 3 a.m. and he has left the kitchen. I've been watching him best I can. I don't know what more I can do here. This is hard.
Oh, this dude's just totally following me. Aimbot.
What?
Aimbot. Aimbot.
What are you? Who's following you?
Endoskeleton. This dude is hacking right now. What the hell? Turn off the aimbot.
Alright, it's 4 a.m. Freddy is
not
at the door yet.
What are you talking about? Little joke for
in
you
game. Badumtis. Alright, Freddy will soon be at my door. In VR, it looks like he works differently. Because I know in the original game, if he's in that corner by your door,
say goodbye to your testicles.
If he's in the corner by your door, then you need to close it right then and there. Because that counts as him being at your door. In the VR game, he actually goes to the door, I'm pretty sure. But I don't know for sure. Hello. Oh. Hi, Bonnie.
This trap is kind of an asshole in this.
Yeah. Let's see.
I'm just trying to get all the little node things, and he's like just appearing. I'm like, oh wait, no.
Damn it! Oh, died on night 4. First death. Okay. Okay, good to know. While Foxy is slamming and banging on the door, do not open it. I thought that was just a noise. I didn't know that actually meant he was there, because on the cameras, I'm pretty sure when that's happening, he's back in the curtains and everything.
Yeah, no. Okay.
So, okay. I gotta remember that, hello, JAV0_0 smiley face. I don't exactly know. Can I just call you Jav? I'll just call you Jav.
I'm gonna call you Michael.
Michael it is.
Hello, Michael. Oh my god.
I think my favorite animatron. What are your favorite like variants of animatronics in any FNAF game?
What do you mean?
Like, do you like the Bonnies the most, the Foxies the most, the Chicas? Like, what's your favorite?
Bonnies.
Bonnies? I'm a huge fan of Freddy's.
Oh, Freddy's are good too. Oh,
my favorite.
That's pretty tough.
Genuinely my favorite. I think either. I don't know which one. It's either Toy Freddy or Fredbear that are my favorite animatronics in the entire series.
I think my favorite FNAF game is probably FNAF 2.
FNAF 2 is really good. I hope we get a Fredbear's game at some point.
That would be cool. I really hope Scott makes another game someday.
He made Freddy in Space 3, so there's
yeah,
that.
You know what I'm... Come on! Like an actual legit game, you know?
Not a spin-off. I get what you mean.
I hope he makes some kind of actual FNAF game eventually.
Yeah. Click Team seems to be up to something.
Yeah, I have been keeping up with that. Something's going on. Part of me thinks that's probably just like an animated series or something. I wouldn't get too hyped over that. But then again, it is Click Team.
Exactly.
So that doesn't make a whole lot of sense for it to be like an animated project, but...
They've shown 2 things with 2 entirely different art styles, so I'm a little curious as to what's happening there.
It is true.
Some people suspect there's 2 things being made.
I bet the doors are open now.
Because we've gotten something that looks a lot more cartoony, right? We've also got something that appears to be a lot more serious.
Mm-hmm.
So, what's going on? I don't quite know. I hope it's something cool. If it's something cool, I'm gonna be really happy about that.
It's a camera station.
Freddy, I don't know. I love Freddy. Freddy is just literally perfect character. And just the very idea of Freddy is just a perfect character design. You know what I mean? Like a bear with a top hat and a bow tie. You can't tell me that's not awesome.
Oh my god, I suck at this.
Foxy's about to run at me. Chica's at my door. Freddy's almost at the right door. Chica's gone from the right door. Bonnie's gone from the left. It's 5 a.m. It's looking good. Freddy's at my door. Alright, left door stays closed for the rest of the night. I am worried about night 5. No! Foxy killed me at 5 a.m. again!
Oh. Rip.
Alright, I think I'm gonna move on to FNAF 2 now. I played a good bit of FNAF 1 tonight, you know?
Yeah.
It's time for some FNAF 2. I don't even think I'd be able to beat Night 5's gimmick on FNAF 1 anyways. I don't know if you knew this, but there's a gimmick for, in Night 5 of FNAF 1 in Help Wanted. Do you know what it is?
What is it?
So... Oh, I don't know how to mute phone guy.
This vent is creaky. I really hope it's...
Anyways.
The characters in these recent FNAF games do not have good luck with vents.
Yeah.
Like, they almost always collapse.
Yeah, that's just kind of a common ordeal, it seems.
I want more vent lore.
Let's see here. For Help Wanted 2. I'm so at this, and the game I guarantee is gonna be fun too. You think we'll see any new characters at all? I doubt it. Because the previous... Huh?
I'm about to build new stuff. I don't necessarily new characters.
Yeah, because the last Help Wanted game didn't have any new animatronics, you know? Because obviously it's just a... You know, it's just a virtual... like, game based off of what's already existing.
Well, Glitch Trap was new.
That's true. But I mean, I don't know. I guess it just mean like a new set of animatronics. Like how Security Breach had the glam rocks.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
FNAF 2 had the toys. You know the deal.
I really hope Security Breach 2 comes out in an even buggier state than the first game.
There's no more track!
Huh?
That'd be so funny.
If a Security Breach 2 happened, and it came out and was worse than Security Breach on launch,
Yeah.
that'd be entertaining.
Cassie, where are you?
Gregory, I made it to Catwalks. You said I could get to the raceway from here?
Hold on. Fanatics say there's a way to redirect
Let's see.
Deactivate the security node. Then use the track controller.
Gregory, you there? Of course not. So, security node and tracking controller. Whatever that is.
Let's see. Something really cool to note is that the animatronics used to just be allowed to walk around in the day. That's like never brought up after like a point in FNAF 1. And that's so cool. Also, here's a question that a lot of people don't have an actual answer to. Do you think the toy animatronics are possessed?
Well,
I think so. I think so.
I don't know, because here's the thing. They are malfunctioning, right?
Yeah.
Because that's the actual explanation given.
Yeah. Well, also, there's an explanation given to FNAF 1.
But
the FNAF 1 animatronics moving at night, and that's that they were never given a proper night mode.
That's true.
So I don't know if I think they're possessed, because I think that's the case, because in FNAF 2, one of the death mini games has a new set of victims that we've never seen before in the FNAF 2 location.
What is the heart button? Yeah, that's true. William did kill more kids. Or actually, those were his first killings. Because FNAF 2 is a prequel.
Exactly.
I don't know, honestly.
I personally think they are. Ooh, wait, hold on. There's another FNAF game coming out. It probably won't be this year, but there's a like classic sit and survive style FNAF game on the horizon. Pop Goes Evergreen. I completely forgot about that. That being like an official like spinoff is really cool now because that's another FNAF game to be looking forward to. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's been a while since we've gotten like a legit game
like sit and survive. Yeah, and Pop Goes Evergreen is gonna have like 10 nights, so that's exciting. Hey, Funtime Foxy figure. I immediately ate it. Oh, look at you. This is so cool. How long is this stream been going on for? That's a good amount of time. It's a good amount of time. I think that'll be all for me tonight. I know I didn't do a whole lot, but this probably won't be a one-time ordeal. I guarantee there'll be more. So, yeah, I think I'll see you guys later. That's gonna be the end of this stream. Hope you all enjoyed this. Thank you all for coming out. See ya. Alright, well, that's cool.
Sick AF.
I'm gonna work on a thumbnail for that now.
Oh my god!
What happened to it?
Yeah, with my help, I am being helped with the signal jam. That rabbit thing won't bother you.
Jaden, try and remember where the hell I'm supposed to go. Challenge impossible difficulty.
Real. Okay, wait, I just had a really cool idea for this thumbnail.
What?
Okay, so, hold on. Help wanted logo. Yeah, okay. Help wanted. I'll need this image.
Yoink.
I'm gonna need Bonnie. From FNAF VR specifically. now. Bam.
Is it normal for blood to start seeping out of your fingers?
Yeah, sometimes it comes out of my ears and my eyes and my nose and my mouth all at once as well.
Huh.
Yeah, I think it's normal. I think, anyways.
Good to know, good to know.
Yeah, I think you're fine. You should be fine.
War?
What happened?
I just don't know where I'm supposed to go because my brain is small.
Oh, great.
Give me like 7 more days to figure this out. That'll be good.
Alright. You got it. Let's
Wait,
see
no.
here. Flip. Shadow.
There we go. It's a Montgomery trash can. Oh, I wonder if they're gonna make that theory that I told you about Can in Help Wanted 2.
Which one?
The one about Chica being a mobile trash can.
Oh yeah, that'd be kind of neat.
Because during her parts and service minigame, that'd be the perfect opportunity to, like, show that.
Yeah, that is a really neat idea.
It makes sense, too.
It does.
And also, that also kind of explains why there is just so many trash bags around the Pizzaplex.
Yeah.
Just an unbelievable amount.
That is actually a really cool idea. Jaden, what do you think of this thumbnail? I'm gonna send you a thumbnail, alright?
Okay.
And I wanna know what you think of it, because I made it, and I wanna know what you think, because I'm pretty happy with it.
Oh yeah, that is really cool. Nice.
Alright, cool.
Me like you.
First I'm doing Bonnie. Then I'm gonna do Chica. Then I'm gonna do Foxy, and then I'm gonna do Freddy. If that makes any sense. I think that'd be a cool idea.
Sounds awesome.
Hell yeah. Oh, okay.
What are your predictions for the next FNAF movie? Obviously FNAF 2, but...
Yeah. I don't know. I predict the toy animatronics will show up.
Well,
That's the only thing I can actually guess at. Because they can go so many ways. They can do so many things with a sequel to the FNAF movie, you know what I mean?
they really can.
You did great. You're getting closer.
How do you know? How are you doing any of this?
I'll explain it all when you get here. That thing is here again. I gotta hide. Save me, Cassie.
And, okay, I'm putting the thumbnail on the video now.
Also, the Blob appears in this DLC.
For like a split second at the start.
So that means that the Blob is still canon, so what the shit is the Blob? Like, dude, this game is a mess.
People are thinking, since the Mimic's whole fucking shebang, the whole deal of it is that it fucking kills people and piles their corpses up in a corner, basically.
Just like me.
And
relatable.
People are thinking those are all of the people he's killed.
But it's clearly mechanical in nature.
Well, yeah, people are thinking that it's essentially possessed just a bunch of shit. It's just a bunch of souls all in one thing, all possessing a bunch of shit. Just all of the people that the Mimic has killed in one body.
That would certainly be a FNAF moment.
It would also explain why there's an explanation as to why there's old characters in it too. Because FNAF AR is canon, Special Delivery is canon. There's recreations of every animatronic that we see in the Blob is present in AR. So it's very heavily implied that those are the that people are thinking that those are the replica animatronics on the Blob.
When does AR take place?
It takes place at least after Help Wanted. We know that for sure. Because of Vanny. We know Vanny's involved in AR. So it takes place after AR is all we know 100%. So that would explain the Blob and everything without having anything from like the old lore be back.
Yeah.
That way they don't have to keep recycling the same shit over and over again. Star Wars is a
vomit now.
Somehow Hitler returned.
Literally.
Yeah,
dude,
like
the sequel trilogy is so bad.
It's so bad. Yeah, if they kept bringing back Afton, the new FNAF games would be the sequel trilogy of the FNAF series.
I'm not even a Star Wars fanatic, and even I will admit that. Holy
Neither
shit.
am I. Like, I was at one point, but at this point, I don't even care. I just know that the movies suck bad.
I enjoyed Star Wars. I thought that the original trilogy was really good. But,
they're good. Except for the sequel trilogy. The sequel trilogy is...
I got kicked out of the Vanny network. You said you got rid of that rabbit.
But yeah. It's just not. They're just the sequel movies are just not great. Anyways, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be back.
Do it, coward. Oh, look, it's the robotic chicken.
What is that stuff? Weird battery acid? There's no way I'm getting near that.
Battery acid. My favorite.
bet I can use the mask again.
Gregory, are you sus? Oh, that's interesting. I don't think I've ever heard that before. Tell Jack about that.
Why can't I remove the mask? It's stuck to my head. That rabbit thing's back again. You said it was safe here.
Is there a way to, like, completely skip a section of the game in here? Or did they fix that? Did they fix that? Oh, that's funny. Chica chowder. Try harder.
You're not trying
Nerd.
hard enough.
Poor Roxy.
Huh? Who's there? You can't hide from me. Gregory.
No! Gregory, run! Roxy's after you! Gregory, are you there?
He's dead.
Cassie, I'm okay. I found a spot to hide. Turn off the nodes in the salon to follow Roxy. Hurry, she's close.
I'm gonna go ahead in this episode here. I'll probably do another one of these streams with Jack some other time, maybe tomorrow. I don't know. I'm tired. See y'all later.